Alright guys, Bob at Shadow Hobbies here, Woodland Park. Today we're going to solder on some QS8s, give you a little quickie 101 lesson on soldering. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the female that goes on the battery and a male, and we're going to put these together. The reason we're going to do that is so that the plug does not get out of shape when we're putting all that heat to it. Alright, we're also going to have some liquid flux here, which we're going to use to coat the inside, and we're going to tin both ends. I also use paste. I use this on the wire, sometimes on all the pieces. Depends what kind of mood I'm in and what I got laying around at that time. Okay, and I hope you can see that. I'm trying to get this camera lined up a little bit better. I think we're good. Yeah, it looks good. So let's see. All right, on with it. So my soldering iron's on already, which is over to my right. You can't see it. I got it about 750 degrees or so. Some people like it hotter. I don't like it too hot because it overheats the connector. We're going to pull back enough so that it fits inside here. All right. We don't want that outer casing rubbing on here because it's going to break contact. So it'll probably end up getting pushed out just a bit. First, which I always forget to do, put the caps on before you start soldering. Just do one at a time though, so that the wires don't get pulled too close together. Okay, and let me just check that out. Yeah, that looks better right there. So it's a little bit awkward. I didn't make enough space on the table here. Too many projects on it. All right, where's my solder? I got some of my solder right here, so I'm gonna tip this up here. I'm gonna fill this up a bit. All right, we're just going to tin it up real good. It's going to get a lot hotter in a minute in there. All right, now we're going to do is tin up our wire. Be very liberal with it. The only time I'm liberal is when I'm soldering. Otherwise, I'm one of the other guys. I'm definitely not a liberal. Okay, I'm going to put this in here as a little bit of a backstop. So now I'm ready for my solder. Let me pull some. So solder wise, I use a high content of silver. And try to get at least 13%. Otherwise go to a solid silver and make up your own solder bars, which I do sometimes. I'm just checking my equipment here. All right, here we go. We got a good spot there. I'm going to clean my tip with some tip cleaner first, wipe it off with some wet water, and we're going to go to town. Help if I had my glasses on. Now I can actually see. And I want to make sure that that back section's filled in also. I'm going to shove some up in there. All right, so you can see I got that filled in there pretty good. All right, not too messy. I got a little bit of a hole right there. We're gonna plug the hole and it's gonna fill in. Okay, nice and filled in hole. You can see that. Pretty clean. All right. Well, my wire's on a little bit of a downward pitch. I don't really like that too much. It's not too bad, so I'm gonna leave it. And we're going to go to the next one. Don't forget to put your wire through the cap. Flip this sucker around. I already pre-soldered and tinned my plug, which you saw me do. Give this a little cut. Knock it off. I always have paste on the desk, so I just kind of rub my finger on it, pull it off. You don't need a whole lot, just enough. All right, I'm going to say this once. Do not use lead solder at all. All right, it's got to be non-lead. I mean, there's a tiny bit of lead in here, but not a whole lot, because lead will melt at pretty low low temperatures. Yeah, you get burned all the time doing this stuff. So all right, here we go. I'm going to drop this down a bit. So you always want to take a piece of cardboard or something and do that. Very nice thing to do, very healthy thing to do. Even if you took the cap and threw it up there, you could do that, but the caps have like little gaps in them, so it's not always a good idea. Really need a fan here, but all right, there we go. So I got to fill my hole in the back there again. Put it up on a little bit of an angle. And that's going in there. Make sure it penetrates. Did not penetrate. Get in there, baby. All right, now we're in there. All right, you can see now that I got that filled in pretty good. And I'm going to put a little more of a cap on here. Just kind of flow it. You can literally flow this around. I can almost make it look like a TIG weld, but I'm kind of lazy today. All right, so let's take a look. We got, we're filled in really good. Filling is a big deal, all right, guys? That's a big deal. You want to be doing that. So we'll pull this off. Double check, make sure there's a female on there. Battery always gets the female. The battery's the bitch, the ESC is the dude. What I'm going to do is take this screwdriver here, and I'm going to push down, snap it into place. Bada bing, bada boom. Some dude in Texas is getting these two. He only paid for 2 QS8, so that's all you're getting, guys. That's all you had on your order. So that's it. Shadow Hobbies, Woodland Park, New Jersey. Check us out, shadowhobbies.com, Facebook Shadow Hobbies, which I'm in Facebook jail right now, or Shadow Onyx Power Systems on Facebook. Thanks, guys. Take it easy.